Hi, today I'm going to talk about data types. But before that, I just wanted to let you know that I went to Tools, Options, and Keyboard, and I've set up the comment selection and uncommon selection to Alt Q and Alt S. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to be using the comment selection for the C++ tutorial. So I'm going to select these two uh, codes and then or statements, and I'm going to comment them out. Now, when I comment out a code and I play the and I start the program, you can see that hello world and hello world again is not printed out. That's because I've commented out the codes, and when a code is commented out, the comments are ignored by the compiler. Now, next, I'm going to create a divider, and I'm going to start the data types. And now, what are data types? Data types are data types are the types of data that are available in C++. Um, so there are several types of data, but there are several, but I'm just going to name several of them. Um, One is car, which is character. There's bool, which is boolean. There's int, which is integer. There's float, uh, real number, and double, real number. Now, to declare and let's say, for example, however you're going to use this, uh, to declare a integer or to use an integer, we have to declare it and give it an identifier or a name. And that's how you declare it. And to use it, we can just do identifier equals 123, which is a integer. Now for floats, uh, we can do float. Oh, hold on. Let's see. We can also initialize um, the integer. So the identifier can be any name. So I'm just going to call this integer equals 1. So that's how you initialize a integer. And a float is a real number. So we can call this f1 equals 12.2. A character car is a character. We have to set it equal to a character A. It has to be inside of a single quote or two single quotes. And then a boolean or bool is a boolean, which is must be set equal to true or false. and that's a boolean. Now, to display a data type, you use cout. Okay, and we're just going to use integer. We're just going to display the integer, or we're just going to use the identifier name, and that's how we're going to display the value of an integer or of a data type. So that's how we display the value of a data type, by using their identifier name. So we're just going to press just the debugger, and it says 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, 1, 2, 3 is the value set to the identifier name of integer. Now, if we want to display integer, we type in integer here. Float, character, boolean, we can display them all here. Boolean, however, isn't going to display true, it's going to display 1, because true can also be equal to 1. True equals 1, and I think false equals 0. Let's check it out. False, and press run the program, and 0. Yep, false is equal to 0. And now I want to talk about floats and integer. Now, an integer, when it's set to equal to a float, the float, all the numbers after the decimal, is going to be removed. So when you set integer equals to float, F1, all decimal are removed. All decimal numbers, or all numbers after the decimal, are removed. And let's press run. Here we have 12 instead of 12.2, and the reason why is because integer is not a real number, and it's not going to round up either. So you can put 12.9 here, and it should still be 12, and it's 12. Now, you can also do math operations with the integers and floats. You can, for example, do integer 1 plus 1, or 1 plus 0, or float equals 1.2 plus 1. And let's check out float. Let's run this program. I have 2.2. Now this is okay, but when it comes to multiplication and division, 2 times, when it comes to divisions, you would think that this will be equal to 0.5, but if you press play, for floats, it's going to be equal to 0. And the reason why it's going to be equal to 0 is because these two are integers, and when they are evaluated, they're going to be set equal to integers. What you can do is use a cast and say float here for either one of these or both of them, and then run the program, and then it'll say 0.2. Oh, not 0.5. It's 0.2. So in order to use it, turn it to a real number, you have to use float cast. And another way of doing it is just adding a decimal and adding a decimal or putting a decimal in 0. Let's see, let's run this program and it should still give us 0.2. Yes, and then you can add it here. And it's still 0.2. Now, I think this is it for data types and hold on. Characters also have a can also be a number, and I think it's ASCII. It's an ASCII number that's been assigned to it, so it's ASCII. So it's an ASCII number. Character have an ASCII number assigned to them. And you can display them using the cast int. So cast is just a it's just parentheses and then a data type within the parentheses. Without the cast, you will get a character A. And this is it for data types, and thank you for watching.